but not the same homies. I done lost the chain and watched them change on me. I walked through the rain and watched it rain on me. I took all the pain and left the blame on me. I ain't want the fame, I swear the fame chose me. Tried to switch my lane, but it still came on me. Really hate this game, I use the same old cheat. I see baloney, still the same old me. They can't wait for me to break, they just wanna.
Brian Anderson here. Joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Here we go. It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's Castle. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Jokic, good.
The competitive nature of Jokic coming through, he wanted those 3 points right back.
Here's Castle. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Here's Kispert, and he buries his first look.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Jokic in the post. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 5 points.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Here's Tatum. And he banks in the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Jokic. He's got 5. He's off on that one. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And coach, a 3-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing with him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Carter. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. All alone on the break. On up the court. And Anunoby gets it to go.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Now Tatum. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Tatum's got his second basket.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
Back to Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Carter.
Oh! Wow!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Back to Murray. The 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And Ball has gotten better shooting from deep. Defenses must honor his shot.
Here's Castle. Boston pulls it in. To the right side. Tatum with a steal. Outside Carter. Kispert, left side. Pass to Ware. Tatum looking it over. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Tatum.
And that's on the defense there. You can't give Tatum those lanes and launching pads to the rim.
First personal foul. First team foul. Heat substitution. Gary.
27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Middleton from the outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
I'll tell you what, I mean, it feels like Middleton can shoot from anywhere, but he's especially deadly from the corner.
Offensive rebound. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Inside. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Celtics out in front.
17. The Heat. 15.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Garland, and it's blocked. Outside Moody. Pass to DeRozan. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Boston shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line, Shepard. At the line, shooting 1.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard, and guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions. Those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Got it.
Yeah, tough finish by DeRozan. Made him work for those 2 points.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Stolen by Carter. He goes up. Out to Garland. Deflects the pass. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Carter. Drills the baseline jumper. Carter's got his first points in this one.
Well, making those are big for Carter Jr. They keep the defense honest.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Jordan high post. And down it goes. 2 points. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And it's Garland with the ball for Miami. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Trent outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Ware. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
DeRozan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2 and stand over his long NBA career. DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
Here's Castle. Garland for 3. On target from range. Garland's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
It's Middleton on the wing. DeRozan right side. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Celtics, Jamal.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A., because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Now here's DeRozan, averaging around 5 points a game. 3 on the clock. It's tipped. Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Celtics lead by 3. Anunoby on the wing. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan double team. Pass to Middleton. Now Murray, guarded by Trent. Outside Anunoby. To the inside. Middleton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Coming onto the floor from the Celtics,
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Trailed by 3. 54 seconds left in the first half of this one. Three-pointer Kispert. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. So it's Boston now. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Castle. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
30 seconds left in the second.
Number 8, OG.
Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Here's Ware. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Ware's got his first points of the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
For 3. Middleton, no good. From deep. Here's Ware. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Boston out in front, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
Ball no good. Heat trailed by 3. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
Yeah, the closer Tatum gets, the easier it is for him. His touch is just so good.
Anunoby on the wing. To the middle. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 7.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Tatum to the paint. Here's Ware. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Middleton. There's a screen. Here's Jokic. The rebound by Ware. Miami trailing. 3-on-3 for the lead. And there's another one for the Heat.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Jokic is doubled. Back to Anunoby. Takes a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside. And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
Castle, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Again, the miss by Boston.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Castle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Jokic to stop the run. Oh, nice D from Carter.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Anderson with it. Outside Carter. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
The Celtics making a switch here. Shoots. Jokic's shot is good. Jokic has got 9.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Jokic's jumper is extremely effective.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Martin outside. Pass to Carter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Left to play in the third. DeRozan outside. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, he doesn't normally take a lot of threes. DeRozan picks his spots and just takes the threes he likes.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Garland. He's got 9. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
And Garland does a little bit of everything. A versatile guard with a bright, bright future.
Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
Here we go, one-on-one. And the shot goes. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you see Garland out there running, hustling to make a play.
Kicks it out to Middleton. Launches a three. Looney grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you got to have some real nerves to hit that shot.
What?
48.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen in on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Tatum. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And they double up Jokic. Here's Anunoby. Here's Middleton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Down low. Here's Jokic. Middleton outside. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ware.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Carter from outside. Drops in the 3. And the Heat lead by 16.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this 4th quarter. And they double up Jokic. Back to ball. And Carter with the block.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Launches it from deep. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 drives. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Jokic. Here's Ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Yeah, and that's where Castle is most effective, when he's getting downhill and attacking.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum. Finishing strong at the ring.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Ball. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Ball right side. And they double up Jokic. Back to Ball. Nifty move. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carter. Good on the shot. And the Heat lead by 18.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here he goes. And the basket by Castle.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Castle. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Castle. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Stars aligning heavy, think they're telling me my fate. Trying to give me silver, think that I don't know my place. Staying in my lane too long and give me a bad taste. Everything I've done been great, that I erase. Play my favorite, I'm like Nana at the complimentary compositions. Legato, one staccato. My ratios ain't perfect, ain't no Fibonacci spiral. Count this money, that's the evidence for me. Go viral. Like a virtuoso, so don't come with no excuse. I keep it clear like road, got a bird's eye point of view. She like it on my photos.